Good morning, Malacañang Press Corps, and welcome to our press briefing this morning, March 14. Pinangunahan ni Pangulong Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. ang sectoral meeting kaninang umaga kung saan pinag-usapan ang kalagayan ng fisheries program sa bansa, particular na ang challenges sa ating fisheries sector at solusyon para mapabuti ang sistema ng cold chain at mabawasan ang post-harvest losses. Kasunod nito, piniresenta rin kay Pangulong Marcos ang malalaking infrastructure projects na for inauguration and groundbreaking this 2023. From public-private partnership, official development funded projects, and locally funded projects. And to give us more information on these projects, makasama natin ngayon si DPWH Secretary Manuel Bonoan. Good morning, Secretary Bonoan.
Good morning po. Good morning tayo sa ating lahat. And I'm very happy to be with you this morning. Just to start, this morning I was tasked actually to give a briefing to the President kung ano yung mga projects. First of all, the projects that we have accomplished for the 6 months period of this administration from July to December. And I also presented to the President actually what projects that are lined up for groundbreaking and the inauguration before the State of the Nation address of the President in June. So to start with, I presented to the President and told the President that for the last 6 months, from July to December, the Department of Public Works and Highways, being the principal infrastructure arm of government, has implemented, maintained, constructed, and improved about 1,500 kilometers of national roads and local roads all over the country. And we have also undertaken the construction of about 161 bridges along national roads also and other local roads during this period, about 6 months. So 161 important bridges. And of course, we have undertaken 851 flood control projects to mitigate flooding in the major, in areas that had been prone to flooding because of the climate change. So all this we reported to the President, and we also presented to the President actually projects that are ready for inauguration. Actually, we presented to the President. There are two flagship projects that are financed from public-private partnership. And this is the NLEX connector. This is the link. This is the link that will start from way down to from Caloocan. Actually, that this is an elevated expressway all the way that will connect with the Skyway Stage 3 project of San Miguel Corporation. So, but we are saying that we have informed the President that the first segment of this NLEX connector from Caloocan to España will be ready for inauguration anytime soon. We target this hopefully before the start of the Holy Week, this segment. And of course, there is a segment of the Cavite-Laguna Expressway that is also ready for inauguration before the State of the Nation address of the President in June. The other projects that we have lined up for inauguration would be some of the projects of flood mitigation projects in Cagayan de Oro, and of course some road projects in Mindanao. There are three road sections in Mindanao, And we have also road network projects that are ready for inauguration in conflict-affected areas in Mindanao. We have also one significant project that is officially assisted from official development assistance, and this is the Central Luzon Link project. This is from Tarlac going to Cabanatuan. So this would be ready also for inauguration before sometime in June. This is just one segment, and of course, there are also other road projects in Samar Island, which is we call it the Samar Pacific Coastal Road. This will be the continuation of the roads in the Pacific area of Samar. Of course, there are other projects that we have included. Oh, by the way, I think what we have not really told the President is that, and we informed him actually about one of the very significant projects that will be implemented in Metro Manila. And this is the bridge that will connect Cavite and Bataan. This is about 32 kilometers of the bridge across Manila Bay. And this will include dalawang big bridges, 400 meters yung one of the bridges that will be 400 meters and the other one is 900 meters. And this will be, yung mga bridges na ito will be yung mga cable stayed bridge, if you have seen cable stayed bridges. And this detail engineering is now ongoing. It's about 70% complete, and we told the President that it will be ready within the year actually to ground break the implementation of this very significant bridge. There are other bridges also that are actually lined up, major bridges all over the country, and we have also presented this to the President. And of course, marami pa yung mga bridges that we presented to the President for groundbreaking. Particularly, there are almost 6 bridges that will be constructed across Pasig River. 3 of these bridges are funded from the Asian Development Bank assistance, and 3 other bridges are actually being assisted from the Chinese Exim Bank, and these are the projects that had been presented by the President during his visit in China, yung Chinese funded projects. Of course, there are many other projects that we presented to the President that we for groundbreaking, and there are buildings actually. There are mainly buildings for the National Kidney and Transplant Institute. We have the Philippine General Hospital, Pediatric and Adult Specialty Centers. We have the Philippine Children's Medical Center, and of course the Philippine Cancer Center in Quezon City. So all these are actually going to be presented for groundbreaking with the President before the State of the Nation address. So marami yung mga projects. We presented to the President, we submitted to the President the details of all these projects that are being lined up. Of course, we will also include actually in the projects that will be included are the farm to market roads in collaboration with the Department of Agriculture and the National Irrigation Administration. This is in support of the food security program of the President actually. So all these are being lined up for before the State of the Nation address of the President in June. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for presenting the infrastructure projects under the Marcos administration. Do we have any questions? Okay, Katrina Domingo, ABS-CBN.
Good morning, Secretary. Sir, may we get more details about the bridge connecting Cavite and Bataan? How much will it be, and sino po yung magfa-fund ng project, and kailan po yung expected completion niya?
This is a project that will provide official development assistance from the Asian Development Bank. I think this is, if I am not mistaken, I think the cost of the bridge is about 70 billion pesos.
175
175
Billion.
billion. 175 billion pesos. Billion.
B. Okay, 100. Okay. Sir, just a follow-up question. Kailan po yung expected completion, and gaano po yung gaano po kalaki yung volume ng traffic, or by how much do we expect it to reduce traffic in the area, sir? Or to cut yung travel time, sir?
Well, this will cut the travel time from Manila to Bataan by when it will take you about 3 hours. Going through Manila to Bataan, more than 3 hours na yun yung travel time. So with this bridge, it will siguro mga less than 2 hours. Less than 2 hours from Manila, but going across the bridge will be just less than 1 hour, because this will be just about 32 kilometers. 32 kilometers with the speed of, let's say, about 60 kilometers per hour. So more or less about 30 to 40 minutes. Completion, yung pan kasi nito, we intend to start construction towards the latter part of this year, siguro, if we are able to procure yung civil works, and then it will take maybe about anywhere between 5 years, siguro, maybe 5 years. We'll try to have this completed before the term of the President. Ikuan natin dito kasi, these are iconic bridges, yung mga cable-stayed bridges na malalaki.
It's 4 lanes po, right?
4 lanes, 4 lanes.
Okay. Alan Francisco, PTV4.
Hi, ma'am. Hi, sir.
Yeah.
Good morning. With these projects, what are the challenges you are facing in constructing these projects, sir?
Well, of course, we cannot discount the fact that actually, siyempre, the Philippines is yung vulnerable to calamities. Alam mo naman yung the Philippines is visited about 20 typhoons a year. So we just hope that it will not, significantly affect the implementation period of these projects. The other thing that we are trying to cope up with, actually, some of these projects would require yung acquisition of right-of-way. And actually, inuunahan na namin yung pag-acquire ng right-of-way so that hindi tayo mantala dun sa pag-implement when the civil works starts, no? And of course, aside from that, we hope that we'll be able to get good contractors that will speed up the implementation of these projects.
Okay. Chona Yu, Inquirer Radio.
Sir, just to wrap it up, how many projects are we talking about? Yung mga binanggit mo kanina, and how much yung total budget for these projects po?
Well, we have not really quantified actually the total cost of all these projects, but it runs to billions of pesos actually. I just probably would like to mention to you that actually the Department of Public Works and Highways for this year, for 2023, is going to implement more than 70,000 projects actually, both yung mga including yung mga major projects and local projects all over the country with a budget allocation of about 890 billion pesos yung sa budget namin. Aside from that, we are going to implement also for the Department of Education, DepEd, yung classroom programs nila, and then the Department of Agriculture for their farm-to-market roads. We are going to also implement actually yung mga roads leading to tourists destinations, and of course roads also that will lead to yung mga production areas with the Department of Trade and Industry. And of course we have been in touch with the Department of Transportation because they are doing now yung commuter rail transport projects nila, and we will be providing with them yung mga subways din nila, subway stations, and yung mga stations nila doon sa mga rail projects nila that will be providing the necessary access roads to their stations.
Sir, just a follow-up. Of the 70,000 projects na i-implement ngayong taon, meron na ba doon yung galing sa mga foreign trips ni Presidente? Or eto lang
Yes,
for...
of course, yes. I mentioned some of them actually. Kagaya yung mga projects that we are going to groundbreak yung mga projects that are going to be financed from the Chinese Exim Bank.
Okay. Question from Ivan Mayrina, GMA7.
Secretary, I'd like to
okay.
pursue that. Good morning. I'd like to pursue that point on the Bataan Cavite bridge.
Cavite, yes.
Are there any unique advantages? Why are we building this bridge over others? For example, meron po bang what benefits can be had if we connect Manila to Bataan or Cavite to Bataan?
Well, the growth corridors kasi is actually in the southern part of Metro Manila, southern part of Metro Manila, and the other growth corridor is actually north of Manila. So, with this bridge, I think you will have better access, actually more direct access between these two growth areas. And significantly, it will improve actually the economic development, not only in Luzon, but for the entire country. Exactly, malaki yung benefits that has been derived, and no less than the Asian Development Bank has indicated that the economic rate of return of this bridge is more than 25%, and that's big. That's really big.
Okay. Maybe we can add also to that it reduces travel time from 5 hours to 2 hours. So that is going to be a great convenience even for all of us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Sir,
Yeah.
one more question on fisheries. In the press release, it was stated that to reduce post-harvest losses, we are going to build 11 fish ports and rehabilitate 20 others. Is DPWH going to be the lead agency in implementing this, and where are these municipal ports going to be constructed?
Well, actually, we are coordinating with the Department of Agriculture actually for the needed infrastructure support sa kanilang mga production areas. So, we will be coordinating with them actually where they will be locating all these facilities, and the DPWH will be available actually to provide and implement these projects with them actually.
They have not yet
yet.
been identified
No.
as to where, di ba?
Hindi pa.
Thank you.
Okay. I think we can wrap up our press briefing this morning. Thank you so much, Secretary Bonoan, for presenting the projects that are ready for inauguration and groundbreaking this year under the leadership, of course, of President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you very much.